Hello everybody and welcome to this replay. This is Chronic bringing you a game 4 between Nony and Jaedong. Oh man, the previous game was really fucking long. I mean, swarm hosts. Oh, the Blizzard really screwed up with those swarm hosts. It was a good game nevertheless. Anyway, in my opinion, a lot of back and forth action, and we saw the players go up in terms of resources really high regarding their income, but then they fell practically. Nani fell to 0 probes, which was ridiculous. But oh well, what can you do? Sometimes these things go that way. Have a look at the match and look at them in the proper order. If you don't, I'm really sorry, but I can't restrain myself from giving spoilers and stuff like that. I generally just pop them in somewhere for God knows what reasons, and that's just the way it is. In any case, this is a 3-player map, so 1 in 2 that your Overlord Scout will go in the right direction. This one doesn't. Oh, there we go. Uh, he's gonna have to worry for a bit until he figures out what Nani is up to. I mean, not worried that much. Not that Nani could be up to that much at this stage of the game, unless he's doing some crazy cheese or something like that, and that is quite rare in pro matchups. So yeah, going with that first gas there, hatchery coming in. So we're seeing the redo of game 3. Thus far, nothing really different aside from the size of the map. He has opted for that hatchery straight away. No early spawning pool, no early gases, nothing. Just going with a bit of a standardized play, so to say. This Overlord is eventually going to make it to this base. I suppose by the time he gets there it will be a bit late, but doesn't really matter that much. Where is this probe off to? Is the probe scout, or is he planning an expansion actually? No. First finish the wall off mate, then continue with the rest. I think that was just a pass. He didn't pay attention to that probe in time or something like that, or he wanted to see the front of his base just to make sure that there's no cheese or anything of a kind. I do make mistakes during my commentaries. Have a generous and forgiving heart. What else can I say? This first Zealot coming out, placed right in front there to prevent any possible run-bys, but I'm not actually sure. Can you do this? Can you run through here? I would say no. No, you cannot. That is the answer. Probe going back after setting up this expansion. This Nexus coming at a just shy of a 4-minute mark. Gonna be placed there, but actually that Nexus coming in before this Overlord reaches him. That's how slow it is. Uh, gonna take him a while to place a wall off here. I mean, it's a medium-sized ramp. Let's put it so. I've seen a lot bigger ramps than this one. This one's a medium size, we can put it that way. Mothership core is now out. That Overlord could bite the dust, but apparently he's opting against that. Rather instead he's placing it, or should I say placing her in the forward position here to prevent any possible entries with a drone or something like that, scouts. But I mean, why? What are you gonna see? The expansion? I mean, this Overlord might see that anyway. Apparently he won't, but yeah. He just sees the cybernetics core gateway, doesn't see anything else besides that. But here we go, a bit of an engagement here with these Zerglings. They're just taking shots from the mothership core. And this wall off slowly getting completed. Notice how he does not want to move this Zealot at all until he knows for sure that he can prevent any run-bys. And there we go, now he knows. Now there's just only one small gap and he's gonna sit there for a while. Not a bad move, I mean, at this point of time, he doesn't really know much about what Jaedong is up to. Just switch over to his vision. No, he doesn't even know where Jaedong is, nonetheless something else, although he can assume since the Zerglings are coming from this direction mainly. Not a sure thing, but a good assumption, we can put it so. Jaedong going for his third base, and this Overlord actually cannot be attacked with the mothership core. What? Target's ground. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, shows what I know about StarCraft 2 anyway. Not much apparently, not much at all. Oh well, it's been quite a while since I played the game actually, and my stats weren't really that high. I mostly liked observing and commentating on other matches. But Anyway, it's for fun anyway, so what the hell. Nony going across the map now. I wonder what he plans to do with this. I mean, does he believe that he can break this? Those roaches are on the way, and those roaches are the only thing that can pretty much stop this push. I don't think he'll be able to stop it with Zerglings or anything of a kind. We have a layer coming in. 5 roaches are about to pop. Actually, 4. The 5th one is quite far behind. And here we go, this push coming in, but he sees only 3 roaches, and anyone might think, hey, maybe I can deal with this. Or if I can't deal with it, doesn't matter, I can perhaps push and force him to build more instead of drones or something of a kind, but apparently no. He is deciding to fall back completely, or he's just baiting him or something of a kind, I don't know, but in all likelihood it seems to me that he's going back straight to his base and that he will give up on this pressure, on this push completely. Evolution chamber coming in. Does he have a double evolution chambers? No, he's placing a Hydralisk then, and that's gonna be, well, standard Roach Hydra combo, I guess. So many Zerg these days. I mean, pretty much all of them that I've seen, aside from the last game where I've actually seen a shitload of, where I've seen every possible unit being built by the Zerg, by Jaedong. Most of the Zergs opt for this combo, like Roach Hydra, and unless they're playing versus Terran or something of a kind, then it's Baneling, Zerglings, Speedlings actually, and Mutas. Anyway, none of them making a second push across the map, but I doubt it that this one will be more successful than the previous one. I mean, the amount of those roaches has increased significantly, and these are 0 upgrades stalkers with no bling. They're not going to be able to pair up with these roaches. They're not going to be able to stand their ground versus them. Roach is a lot stronger than them. Just looking in the terms of damage, I'm curious. Yep, in damage and in health, so they got double the health, more than double the health. Actually, no, they just have almost double the health. Overseer pops before he actually goes into the base, and I don't think he actually saw these gateways. No, he did not. These gateways are coming in, and they are hidden from Jaedong's vision. So he's still worried, he's still playing in the dark, he still doesn't know exactly what is going on, but he sees this amount of stalkers, and that kind of tips that kind of tips things. That kind of tells him what Nanawa is planning, what is he doing, and Nanawa planning here to take the third. In all likelihood will be able to do so, can defend this safely without any sort of problems of whatsoever. These Zerglings coming in, what I would like to see in this combination, perhaps a few more Zealots, that's it, to provide a good distraction for these Zerglings, because you don't want Zerglings surrounding your, and soon to be Speedlings, surrounding your Stalkers and messing them up, especially when you don't have Blink. There is one Immortal in the mix, second one en route, but we have 8 Hydralisks that are about to pop. That's gonna tip things the wrong way for Noniwa, for Nony. Nony, right? I don't know. I keep calling him Naniwa. I don't know. I suppose it has remained. The name has remained in my memory, and just doesn't really want to go out. Shitload of force fields around, and this Protoss force is actually bottled up in here in this small corner. These Hydralisks have a very good concave to fire on them, but in spite of that, yeah, those force fields kind of pushed them back, and they were unable to utilize that concave to the fullest of extensions. Now they're coming back for yet another. He's not giving up on this push. The reinforcements are coming one wave after another, and this looks pretty ugly for Nony. I mean, he's lost his expansion, lost his force, completely got surrounded there by these Hydralisks, and he has to GG. I guess a bit of a shorter game in comparison to the others, but this was apparently best of 5 matchup. Yeah, this was definitely best of 5 matchup, and he kind of lost this last game, and he's out. I think this was GSL or WCS or something like that. I'm not even sure from which tournament this is, but it doesn't really matter as long as you enjoyed the game, as long as the replay was entertaining to watch. In any case, this is Chronic. If you've enjoyed the replay, feel free to subscribe, like, or comment, something of a kind. That's the best way you can help me out. I bid you all farewell. Till next time, Chronic, actually just Chronic, signing out.